this. I think this is episode 12 or something.
Yeah.
Well, we're almost.
We're halfway.
I know.
Ooh, I like that. Welcome to the Baker's Dozen. No, Baker's Dozen is 13. That's
dozen
next
of
week.
episodes.
You confused me. Thanks a lot.
Dozen, and why isn't it 12?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's not forget, before the show starts, just a quick reminder that we appreciate you guys so much. We started that HyperForce fan group on Facebook last week.
And it is so fantastic. You guys have been amazing. There's so much fan art in there, so much discussion.
There's people role-playing
And then
together.
I love that everybody's introducing themselves, you know, where they're from, why they love Power Rangers, who's their favorite HyperForce character.
There's episode breakdowns in there, there's fan art in there, there's role-playing happening in there. So if you want to get more in touch and closer to the show, definitely join that fan group on Facebook. There's
What is it called?
in the chat, the HyperForce fan group,
Mm-hmm.
fan club. It's easy to find. And you should check it out. Also, every one of your subscriptions, your follows, your shares, your tweets, all that stuff goes a really long way to help us out. We are a super small company here at HyperRPG. We are literally pulling our bootstraps up to make this stuff for you, so every little bit you guys do really helps us out so much. So you can really help us by subscribing, and every 30 subscribers during the show, we do a giant box giveaway of goodies, and we still have signed JDF comic books and
a lock of
lithographs
my hair.
and a lock of Mega.
Wait, really?
I'm adding 2 things. Just kidding.
Just leaving hair all around our house. We live here.
A lock of hair from Chloe, a fur ball from my pet dog.
Yeah, we're not going to send you that at all. So thank you guys so much. Enjoy tonight's episode. I'll let you go to your announcements.
I got it.
You got it?
I don't think I have very
You have
much
no
to say.
announcements?
What should I say?
I don't know. It's your show.
I love you guys very much. Thanks for connecting with us on social media. All right, it is time for HyperForce.
Gonna travel through time, fighting evil we find, breaking down, make darkness disappear. Go Power Rangers, you will set things right. Go Power Rangers, you will fight with all your might. Power Rangers, HyperForce.
And we're back. Episode 12 of Power Rangers HyperForce. So, the team decides to minimize their impact and the possibility of altering history. And you guys return back to the Hyperstream, a sub-region of the time-space continuum that the HyperForce Rangers have been using to travel. It's been 3 Earth days since our Rangers attempted to send a message to Jen Scott's HyperForce Ranger, #Save Marv, has been taken by Primitor aboard the Alliance ship. The rest of the Rangers and Alpha have been working on a plan to figure out a way to track down Marv and where the Alliance ship has gone. Ay, Rangers! It's been so many days! We still haven't been able to track down Marv!
We keep trying, but we just don't know where we can find him, or like the right coordinates or anything.
How can we use the morphing grid to try to triangulate his position? I mean, there's got to be a way.
Well, Jack, in the past we were able to scan those dark energy readings, and we were able to pick up time anomalies whenever the Alliance leader changed or altered history. We were able to pick that up on my scanners. However, I do believe they have been lurking in the time stream, just as we have retreated in the hyperspace.
Did we hear back from Jen yet?
Unfortunately, no transmissions have been received from that year, or Time Force, or Jen Scott's.
I'm going to walk over to the new medieval round door in the side of the time ship and inspect the seam just to make sure that it's space-worthy.
It feels rock solid as you place your ear up to the seam and look at it.
I take Chloe's hand.
let's try something not technology-based.
Like our...
Dear Marv,
Yes.
if you can hear us, send us a sign.
And a unicorn.
Hey, you guys, what are you doing?
We're trying everything we can. You have to believe.
With your heart.
I have to.
I hold Jack's hand.
Man.
Marv, if you can hear us, give us a sign.
Rangers, explain what you're doing right now.
We're trying to channel our energy to find Marv.
Yeah, maybe some way our energy can connect to his so that we can figure out where he is.
Alpha, do you have any crystals or anything we can use? We can put them on our heads.
Rangers, I'm going to try your technique. I'm pretty desperate to help locate where Marv is. And Alpha reaches out both robot hands and with all our hands into a circle. I want everybody to roll 1d6.
With your not free hand.
Nice.
Do I roll as well?
No.
I got a 5.
All right.
I got a 1.
1.
1.
5. All right.
Wow.
Everybody who got a 2 or a higher, so Jack and Christina and Alpha get a tingle, and then suddenly Alpha releases his robot hand. Rangers, I detect a faint signal of Marv in the time stream.
I cannot believe this. Really?
Our powers are connected. It's the morphin grid.
We are stronger together.
Perhaps your shared energy was perhaps your shared energy allowed me to accelerate my algorithms, or perhaps connecting with Vesper increased my processing power.
Good idea, Vesper.
Thank you.
Go.
Namaste.
Burrito.
Remember, Rangers, I detect Marv's signal in the time stream. However, we are in the hyper stream.
Is there any way that we can reach into the time stream?
It's a possibility. However, it's very complicated. We would need a lot of energy to complete that jump from the hyperstream to the time stream. I'm not quite sure if our ship could make such a jump.
I'm gonna go to a monitor and keyboard and start typing out some calculations.
Okay. What are you trying to calculate?
What are you calculating?
I'm gonna calculate how we can get from the hyperstream to the time stream. If we can get to the time stream, then maybe we can use our morphin energy to connect to Marv and know exactly where he is once we are in the same stream.
All right. Roll 1d6, please.
5.
5.
I'm doing that like movie hacker type keyboarding.
Nice. Moving things.
Your algorithms show that the current ship is equipped to make the jump, although it will use all of its capabilities and nearly all of its energy resources.
Okay, good news, bad news.
Okay.
Good news is we can get into the time stream using the ship. However, it's going to be a large energy dump.
Okay.
Do it! We might be able to get into the time stream, and we might be able to find Marv, but it's going to probably have to take some form of energy to get back.
I have an idea. Alpha, could we possibly connect me into the ship's energy grid and use some of my power?
Wait a minute, Vesper. I think.
That was
Hold
last
on a
time.
second, Jester.
Vespero.
I think that's a great idea, but we know Eddie can get us there.
Yeah.
We shouldn't really play that card until we have to, because it might be destructive to you.
That's right, Jack. Vesper, you need your energy to also morph and call your Zords.
All right.
It'll be a last resort. So what do you say, guys? Should we use the energy to go into the time stream?
Yeah.
I think we should.
I think
We
to help
have to
with
find Marvin.
to help with the energy, I'm gonna unplug my burrito machine.
That's
for
a good
Marv.
idea.
It's broken, remember.
Wait, really?
Insta Kitchen 3000?
Thought it was an illusion.
It's broken.
Alf,
Good memory.
don't you remember Primator destroyed our Insta Kitchen? We've been only eating healthy snacks.
I've
Well,
been gaining all this muscle.
Chloe is in a worse mood than what she had originally thought.
Wait a minute, you're talking about yourself in the third person. That's creepy.
I eat all the kale that we're eating! Ah!
It's gonna be okay, Chloe. It's gonna be okay. All right, guys, we're gonna do this.
Let's do it, Eddie.
I'm going to
All right.
type some more.
As you turn back to your screen, an image appears. It says, transmission incoming.
Oh.
Official message from Time Force.
Hey, it might be Jen Scott's.
Accept.
All right. We accept the message. Am I reading this or are we playing this?
Rangers, I received your message regarding Marv. I regret that I cannot come to your assistance directly, as I'm still leading the battle against the Alliance here in this time. Their leader may be gone, but their numbers are many and their forces are strong. But I've sent out a message through the time stream, contacting all of our friends and allies to help us locate Marv. But should the call go unanswered, remember, Rangers, you are not alone. You have each other. Don't forget, the future is unknown. I will see you all again soon. Good luck, Rangers.
When you accept the message, you hear Jen Scott's words, and a transcript also appears on the screen.
Wow.
Rangers? Special agents? Oh, yeah. I wonder who she sent to help us.
Who knows?
Who could it be?
Well, at least we know somebody is on their way to also help us in our mission to retrieve Marv.
Yeah. Well, should we still make that jump, or do we just cruise around here for a bit?
No.
We make the jump.
We make the jump.
We're gonna make the jump, Alpha.
All right. I will try my best to also direct the ship during the jump.
Eddie, let me drive.
Everybody roll 1d6.
Do I get my +2 for technical?
Yes, you do, and you'll get +2 for teamwork.
All right.
I got 5 total.
5,
3.
3,
7.
7.
Oh!
Thank goodness none of you rolled a 1 or a 2. As you enter the calculations that match up to the faint signal we've been able to track from Marv in the time stream, suddenly you feel the entire ship vibrate. You're pulled back to the edge of the walls. Everything starts shaking. Alpha raises his hands, and starts spinning around the central control area. You feel like you've suddenly hit a wall and then hit another wall.
Ow.
You are thrown. And then the ship stabilizes, but is vibrating very, very heavily.
This is like a horrible massage.
Hang in there, buddy!
Rangers!
No sparks, right? No sparks.
No sparks.
All
No
right, cool.
sparks yet. Rangers! We have located the Alliance leader's ship! However, we are caught in the wake of that ship. I don't know how long our ship can sustain this kind of damage.
I'm gonna slowly try to crawl on the ground in the shakiness to see if I can stop us at this moment before we go too far or crash into the Alliance ship.
Roll
Vesper,
3 or higher.
Okay.
3 difficulty.
Lightning bolt.
All right. Suddenly a map shows up of kind of the waves, the wake that's created by the Alliance leader's ship. Perhaps we could navigate between those waves that's left by the Alliance leader's ship.
Yeah. Woo! It's like a video game.
Suddenly, the vibrations dim in strength as you're able to navigate up and down around those repetitive waves. They come in a rhythm.
Up, down,
It requires
left, right,
a
left,
lot
right.
of your attention.
Triangle, circle.
Can we be teleported onto the ship?
No, Rangers! It seems their shields have been engaged.
How are we
But
getting
don't
onto that
worry,
ship?
I also have enough energy reserves on the ship to also engage our shields for the next 30 minutes.
All right, shields engaged.
And then suddenly the vibration dims and muffles a little bit more as well, but you're still having to dodge.
Oh.
Whoa.
Dodge, dip, dive, duck, dodge.
We're gonna cut away from our HyperForce Rangers to HyperForce Red, Marvin Shi. He's alone in an empty white room. It's filled with fog, and it is extremely cold. You're left with your morpher, but you don't have enough energy to morph. You actually have 0 energy before the chat room helped you, and 20 health.
I want to look around, see if there's anything that I could grab as a hold of as like a weapon.
As you slowly wander around the cold, freezing room, you hear the taunting you.
And can I see them? Is it like the bar? Is it like a bar thing where I could see right through it?
All 3 walls behind you are white. There's a white ceiling and a white floor. One of the walls are bars, but instead of metal bars like a normal prison cell, these are bars of energy. There are 4 putties pelting rocks in your direction, jumping up and down in glee.
Can I catch one of the rocks?
Sure, you can try to catch one of the rocks, but since you're very weakened, I will say it is a 4 difficulty.
I got a lightning bolt.
All right, you
Okay,
catch.
I'm just gonna catch it. I'm not gonna
one
like,
of the
throw it back.
rocks.
I'm just gonna hold it. I'm just
Sure.
gonna put it in my Alpha, come in.
As you attempt to use your morpher again for the gajillionth time, you don't remember how many times you've tried your morpher. Again, no signal. In, no signal out.
All right, think, Marv. Think. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do?
Suddenly, you hear the putties scattered away. They run. And then, in a big, huh?
While that happens, I'm gonna go ahead and lie down on the floor.
Okay. As you face up, face down.
Face up. But I'm gonna be like this, lying down like this with my face towards the
Sure.
plasma.
As you hear the putties scatter, you lay down, and then the mist moves onto the room. It's even colder on the floor, like putting your face on ice. Hello, Marvin.
What do you want?
Tired of this routine yet?
You're not gonna get any answers out of me.
Doesn't matter. I didn't even want you. You've been such a nuisance.
Then let me go.
I can't do that. I want your android.
I don't know how to get him. I don't know how to find a way for me to contact him, and maybe we can arrange something.
I don't fall for your tricks so easily. You have been like a pesky gnat buzzing around my head, interfering with the Alliance plans.
But it is futile. Everything you and the HyperForce have been attempting. My destiny and the movements that will fulfill it have already begun to move.
Well, you're wrong. You're wrong. You think the Rangers aren't gonna stop you? Even if you take me out, even if you finish me off now here, they're never gonna stop.
Oh, self-sacrificing, are we? Don't forget, Premator was just above your ship. He collected so much information that was left on the walls by your friend, Jack D. Thomas.
That information isn't gonna do anything for you.
Oh, but you were so moved when your brother showed up. What if I use this time-traveling ship? Maybe I'll be the one who takes them out.
Look, what do you want? You want our android? I can get you our android. Help me get in contact with my team, and we'll do what you say. You want us to stop chasing you, right? We'll do that.
I want you to stay out of my way and disappear from time and history. And I want to know why your HyperForce ship can just appear seemingly out of nowhere and track us every time.
So you don't know anything. You don't know it. You don't know what we're capable of. That just shows me how weak you are. But you don't have to be weak. You see, us Rangers, we're strong. We can help you.
We'll see how strong you are. I can go after Eddie's beloved girlfriend. Or maybe Chloe's parents. Maybe I'm the one who is responsible for their disappearance. I can even take out the dog too.
Whatever you want, you're not gonna get anything out of me. You're not gonna get any information. Look, I can help you. I can help you get the android that you seek. I can help you. I can help you reach your goal.
And how do I know you won't betray me, you filthy ranger?
Why would I do that? I'm obviously stuck here in this cell. I can't have no means of getting out. I can't contact my friends.
Very well. How do you suppose we retrieve that android so that I may be able to travel through time and space like the HyperForce, untracked, undetected? Surely that alpha robot android has advanced cloaking technologies.
It's not the cloaking technology. You see, something that you didn't know is that we've placed a tracker on your ship.
A tracker? Tell me where it is right away.
And he raises a hand, and a glowing ball of energy just grows and grows and illuminates the room.
If you finish me off here, you're never gonna know. And they'll continue to chase you until the end of time.
I see a spark of energy still in your eyes.
And he reaches his hand out to jolt you with a little bolt of energy.
I
Little bolt of energy.
can't really defend, can I? I will
You're
take it.
hit for 14 points of damage.
Wow, fantastic. Look, like I said before, you finish me off and your ship will be tracked forever. You have no other time ships lying around. You don't know how to make this technology. I can help you. I can clear your ship of the tracker. I can't explain how and where, but they've shown me. And I can do that for you. All I need is let me join your team.
Ah, sounds almost too good to be true.
Too good to be true. I have nothing back in the HyperForce. Those guys, I just barely met them a couple months ago. I have nothing to lose. I've already lost my family. I've been tossed aside.
Silence! And then he kind of like ducks out just his head to the edge of the cell. You can't see what he's doing. And then you hear him.
The Red Ranger says there is a tracking device on our ship. Search the premises.
You're not gonna find it.
What makes you so sure, Ranger?
Because it's not something you can just find. Now, if you want my help, you'll let me out of here. And then I go over and I sit in the corner.
No can do.
And then suddenly, the Alliance ship shakes and tremors. And you hear over the intercom Scorpina's voice.
Boss? The HyperForce ship has shown up and they're traveling in our wake, but I don't think they'll be able to even withstand the energy of following our ship. It looks like they're probably taking a lot of damage.
Looks like even in the time stream, you're not safe. So either you let me out and I help you now, and we jump to another time, or you let them catch up and let them use their secret weapon that they've been working on against
I'll show you, Red Ranger! Primitor, where are you?
And then suddenly the monkey shows up. And he appears next to the Alliance leader.
Primitor, use that invisiportal technology you stole from Mesagog. Little beknownst to you, Red Ranger, that invisiportal technology allows Primitor to travel
You think we don't know?
HyperForce ship and through their shields.
Through the shields, of course. How do you think he could do that? That's because we've allowed it. And I can tell you much more secrets if you let me out of here.
You've proven useless to me so far, Ranger. Primitor, go!
And then a giant green portal opens up. And
they'll be waiting for you.
Primitor steps through. You see a glimpse of the back of your ship towards the control area near the pocket dimension training area of your ship.
Oh, at that time?
The portal closes.
Oh, dang it. Okay. That's cool.
Let's cut back to our HyperForce Rangers. You didn't hear any of that conversation, right, RPG players?
No.
Up, down, dodge,
Left,
dodge.
left, triangle, circle, square. L1.
I connect into my little spot to navigate. You could take a break. I feel like I'm much more of a natural at this. And so I'm gonna try to just keep the ship steady for as long as I can.
2 difficulty?
Okay. Adding my +2?
Yes.
That's 8.
8. Very gracefully, Vesper takes over and the ship glides effortlessly through the wake of the Alliance ship. However, it does occupy much of her attention.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm going to now look back at my algorithm to see if it now has connected to Marv anywhere.
As you attempt to do that, I assume all of you are in the central control area.
I am.
Walking, you would be as well, and you would be as well, because that's where all the controls are. Chloe, you may still be in the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen. I'm
Yeah,
learning.
you're in the kitchen. So walking past you in the kitchen and entering the central control area is Marv. Hey guys, I'm back!
What?
Marv?
Yeah! It's great to be back home!
That's not Marv. He doesn't smack
smack his butt like that?
Chloe, where are you? Are you yelling from the kitchen?
Where are you?
I heard Marvin. I ran into him.
Hey guys.
No, what are you talking about? It's me! Marv, your Red Ranger!
Guys, I'm feeling a couple of fried circuits here. Did water spill anywhere up there? Can you please be a little more careful? Thank you.
Oh, sorry! I was really clumsy when I was walking by the kitchen!
Marv, that doesn't seem like you at all. My senses towards my best bud are not feeling strong near you.
It is a 2 difficulty.
Oh, is it now? 2 indeed.
It looks just like him. He even holds himself like Marv. Maybe something happened while he was away. Maybe it is your friend.
Wait, if you're really Marv, what's our secret move?
Our secret move? And he does a moonwalk semicircle, in a little semicircle around you.
Okay, that was pretty cute, but I'm talking about the secret move that we do when we're in battle.
We have so many secret moves. I can't keep track of all the secret moves we have together. Yeah!
Marv, we have one specific move that everyone knows that we're horrible at. We're
gonna get it down. We're gonna get it down.
We've only managed to land it once. The secret move. What is it? This is easy for you, Marv. You always suggest it, and I blindly am like, sure.
It's when you run out and then you shoot your cool arrows and I say, go, the best ranger ever!
Oh, Marv, that's it exactly. Okay, one sec. Huddle. Guys, that's not Marv.
It's totally not.
That's not Marv. You know, it's the thing that I do. That remember, he goes through it.
Yeah, and it never works.
It never works.
He doesn't even
Marv
remember it.
would know that.
Yeah. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna grab a reflective mirror-like piece of the ship that's hanging up, and I'm gonna put it right in Marv's face.
There are no reflective pieces of the ship, but there are mirrors in the medical bay, the living quarters.
All right. I'm gonna get something from the medical bay. I think I have an idea of what this is, and I think I have an idea of how to take care of it.
All right, I'm gonna distract him.
Yeah. Treat him like he's Marv.
I was gonna offer you a burrito, but everything's just really a mess over here.
Oh no, what happened to the burritos? I like the one with the bananas in it.
Yeah.
You should make more of those.
I'd love to, but some person, some monkey, destroyed it.
I run back with the mirror from the medical bay.
All right. Meanwhile, Marv catches Alpha. Alpha, how you been doing? And Alpha walks up. Marv, where have you been? How did you show up on this ship?
Stay away from him, Alpha!
I run up to Alpha and I stand next to him. Guys, what's that smell?
What smell, Chloe?
I don't know. I'm trying to be. I smell success and friendship. Ah, yes.
So
Happy times.
I'm back and I'm like, take a good, long, hard look at yourself, Marv, and tell me if it's really you. And I put the mirror in his face.
All right.
Because I remember something about a mirror and Marv that I think is gonna work.
It's gonna be a 4 difficulty.
What?
I'm gonna super it.
Okay.
Yeah!
5 plus 2 is 7.
Marv looks away from the mirror and you track his eye line.
Look at it.
Suddenly
Look at it.
Marv catches the mirror. Oh, what an ugly face! And then, now I'm all better! And he reveals himself to be Primator.
Boom! Yeah, I remembered something like this. If Primator sees himself in the mirror, he can't keep his form.
Score.
Hey guys, everything okay back there?
No,
it's not.
No,
It's not.
Nope.
Nope.
No
Okay.
metagaming.
What?
Primator suddenly is standing next to Alpha, embraces Alpha. I'm taking this guy.
No, I hold on to Alpha's
never.
foot.
So,
Chloe's standing right next to Alpha.
want to jerk the ship around.
Okay.
So everybody, hang on to something.
All right.
I'm holding on to Alpha's foot.
I
too.
want to do kind of like a half turn, like this.
Half turn. 3 is a half turn.
Okay.
More is more of a turn.
And I'm using my +2, please.
Okay.
7.
7.
Oh God.
So, as Vesper tries to navigate the ship in an attempt to just flip the ship over, it actually turns 1, 2, 3 times around. And then from tour, get back, you robot!
Still holding on to Alpha's foot.
Everything is turned upside down like a washing machine.
Sorry, guys.
Can I get close to Premator? I'd like to try to slap some plasma restraints on this
Sure.
primate.
Go ahead, Jack.
That's a 1d6, which
Yes.
I will super.
I will say it's a 4 difficulty to grab him and put on the plasma.
Understood. That's a 2 + 2. I got a 4.
It's at 4 difficulty, right? All right. So you come within reach of Premator. You grab him by the wrist and 1, 2, restrain him by the wrist. He lets go of Alpha and then he makes off. And then transforms right in front of you into your robo-dog. Your robo-dog's wrists are smaller than the plasma restraints, and he walks out of them.
Well, I certainly know that it's not Forge, so I'm going to kick the dog in the face.
All right, go ahead.
Wow.
Is that ASPCA? International Space-Time Animal Association? I mean, sorry, but it's not an actual dog. And it's a space monster pretending to be my robot dog. It's not even a real dog.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
May I?
Absolutely.
Got this.
I got nothing. I got a 1.
The dog hops, skips, and runs away, wagging its tail.
Well, you want to chase it? What do you want to do? Somebody, anyone?
Everybody, grab on again. And I want to do a barrel roll the opposite direction. So
Okay.
instead of this way, I want to flip this way.
3 is the full barrel roll.
I rolled a 5 + 2.
You do 2 revolutions the other way. Everybody gets turned. You hear the dog hit like the ceiling of your ship, and Alpha 55 is like, "Ay, Rangers, what are you doing? Morph and take care of this monster!"
Oh, Alpha. Good idea.
That's a great idea. I didn't even think about that, guys.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's morphin' time!
HyperForce, red! Ready! Power up! HyperForce, blue! Ready! Power up!
HyperForce, pink, ready, power up. HyperForce, black, ready, power up.
Once the ship has uprighted itself and you guys have all gloriously morphed right on time, Premator appears. However, he has taken the visage of your mother, Chloe.
Oh,
He
man.
carefully walks towards you.
Oh, you know it's not her.
Yeah.
It's not your mom.
I know. Oh God. Someone do something.
I do another barrel roll. Hang on, Chloe. I got you, girl.
Thanks!
Vesper attempts to navigate the ship again to shake things up. Let's cut away from this scene as the Rangers come together to defeat Premator.
Man, I was about to drop your mom. Seriously. I was going to drop her.
All right, just drop kicked her.
Sliding scissor kick, flip,
And then we
flop.
go back to Marv, alone in the cold white room on the Alliance ship. Now remember, that Alliance ship was originally a Time Force ship. It has some primitive or advanced technology, depending on what time in history you're from,
So
that
I'm
was
gonna look
used
around.
to cryogenically freeze villains. But that's where you are right now.
I'm gonna look around. Is there anybody around me currently?
As you look around, you hear somebody shuffling around in the room, following the edge.
In the room?
Inside the room.
Who's there? Can I detect where the shuffling is? I mean, if I'm the only one in the room.
You don't see anything. First you hear it in one corner, and then you hear it in this corner, and then you hear it in that corner, and then diagonally. But you don't sense anybody running across.
I walk over to one of the walls, and I lightly tap the walls. Do I get a response?
You don't. One of the side walls or the back wall?
The back wall.
You tap the back wall, and nothing happens, but you hear just opposite of you where the bars are. You hear the sounds of somebody meddling with the energy of those bars. Ow! Damn it! Ow!
I slowly crawl under the fog and everything. I crawl towards it slowly to see if I could see anything. Do I see anything? At the bars?
You hear again as you
Is
crawl
anything going on
towards
with the
the
bar?
bar. The bars are still engaged.
And it's made out of energy, correct?
Right, energy bars.
Okay.
Not the kind you eat, the kind that hurt when you touch them.
All right, I'm gonna take out my little piece of rock, and I'm gonna hit my morpher a little bit, see if I could expose any wires.
You sure you want to do that?
Yes, I do.
All right.
That's
three.
a lightning bolt.
All right. I was gonna say it was 3 difficulty. So it's like you have been
I don't
able
wanna break
to
it open.
pry.
Yeah, I wanna pry it.
You want to break it open?
No, I don't want to break it
Okay,
open.
you've just pried apart the 2 pieces, and you can peer into the scene. But
this-
behind you,
What is behind
you
me?
hear somebody emerge.
Oh.
When you look, somebody who looks kind of like the Time Force Red Ranger, but instead of red is silver, just catches the light in the room, and it reveals a ranger standing right behind you.
Hello?
He does the motion to stay quiet, and he approaches you closer and closer.
I hold the rock behind my back, and I nod at him.
I need you to give me your morpher.
What? And what are you gonna do for me?
Trust me, I need you.
Who are you? Can I recognize what his form is?
Yeah, you see
Is this
a
Time
silver Time Force Ranger. You've never seen a silver Time Force Ranger before, but you recognize the suit from the Time Force images you studied from history.
Okay, yeah, I'll get you my morpher.
I
come
need
closer.
to give you. I need your morpher so I can locate where the HyperForce ship is. It's been so hard to track down.
Yeah, take it. I don't need this thing anyways. I come closer to him, and before I give it, I grab his shoulder. Wait, is it just a normal dude? Is he just like a normal dude that's there? Does he exist?
Yes, your hand makes contact with his shoulder, and as soon as you touch him, though, he blips invisible for just a sec at the shock of your touch, and then reappears in front of you.
I can't fight this dude. I'm gonna die. Who are you? Who are you, and why do you need to locate the HyperForce ship.
He takes a step back, the reluctant look, and finally raises his hands to his helmet. Unclips his helmet, and you see a very familiar face.
Oh my gosh, shut up!
That's why you're making the jacket! You lied to me!
Oh my god!
You lied!
Holy guacamole! Tripped himself
Out of shock, I take the rock and I smack him in the head. Ow! Cap! It's me! Why are you hitting me? Oh, that was me. Sorry. Shh. I need the morpher. Hurry. There's no way you're real. Come on. We need to get out of here. Trust me, Cap. Who else calls you? Yeah, alright, yeah, sure. I'll get you my morpher. And while we're at it, why don't you go ahead and disable these bars? Okay. And I teleport to the other side. What? Pull out my sword and
Hold on there, RPG player.
I would like to do that.
You need some dice, Yoshi.
I would love some dice, bro. Dude! A photo shoot?
I'm gonna say it is you can't, alright. I'm gonna say it's a 6 difficulty to bypass the energy bars.
With my teleportation?
It's
not. Yeah. With my teleportation?
Sure, but there's still
Alright.
you're teleporting through those energy bars.
Hi. You got it. I one must.
One moment.
What's going on? This has got to be another thing.
Can I use their supers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your super deal. 4 plus 2, 6.
6. You are able to make your way through the bars. However, your brother is still trapped inside, and heading down the hallway, you can see out of the corner of your eye 4 putties.
Oh snap.
They're on their way to perhaps taunt your brother, as they like to do when the Alliance leader is not around.
I'm a little bit shocked. I don't obviously know. Well, Marvin doesn't obviously know if this is real or not because this has been happening since I've been tortured.
Tell me in character.
So
talk to your brother.
And then can I go invisible?
Yes.
Okay.
You can be invisible up to 3 rounds.
Hey.
Or yeah.
And I just take a step back away from the bars as they come through. I mean, are the putties still coming?
The putties have gotten closer and closer. Joe or Joseph? Joe, now receding back into invisibility. You've never seen your brother do this before. You've never actually heard of anybody from the year 3017 or from Time Force being able to turn invisible. The putties arrive and they start pelting rocks at you again, Marv.
How close are they to the bars? Okay, I look at them and
their chests
wait, hold
are
on.
very close to the bars, and the arms are reaching through.
I have assumed that he's premator, so now that it's gone, as the putties come in, I look at him, at the putties. No, you idiot! He went that way! Get him! Go! You idiot! Look, are the bars here? He's escaped! I've taken his form! Go!
Putties are pretty dumb. 3 difficulty.
Okay, I'm gonna super that.
Super that.
Oh, that's a 3.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh. Good. Thank goodness for those supers. So, 3 of the 4 putties wander down the hall and around the corner.
I go up to the last one, I grab his head and I bonk it against the wall. Go! What are you waiting for? He's gonna get away! He's gonna get away! Wait, before you go. I forgot which way it was to the control room. Point me to the control room, you dimwit!
And then he like touches the intercom panel on the side of the cell and goes.
I come closer and I look. What is he? Is he pointing me in the right direction?
He's communicating with somebody on the intercom.
Is he
Two
alone?
more putty voices. Yes, he is alone.
He's alone now.
Yes, two more putty
Can I
voices.
grab his head from the
reply.
back and just into the bars? The electric
The bars are gone.
Sure.
Right? The bars are not gone.
The bars are not gone.
Teleported through. Oh, I thought you cut it through.
And so the putty is suddenly caught by its neck, and then Joe, completely invisible, attempts to push him through the bars.
Or onto the bars.
Onto the bars. Roll, you are morphed, so you actually roll 2d6. No, actually, non-combat roll. I'm sorry. Forget what I said.
5.
Roll 1d6. You want to wait for me to say the difficulty level because I do not want you to win.
Got? Oh, you don't?
No.
That's so evil.
You have no idea.
I think they're traumatized.
It's a 2 difficulty.
Okay.
It is just a putty. And as the putty gets pushed through the bars, it gets kind of shot up with its energy, and then the bars actually, where the putty has kind of blocked them, right, have disabled some of the energy bars that are blocking you in that cell.
Well, I'm tired, so I'm gonna use him as a pad. Fashion myself over.
Just give you a hand over there. I am no longer invisible because can't wait that long.
As soon as Marv steps out of the cell, everything turns red. The ship is on high alert. You hear a voice. It is Scorpina's. Report to the cell. Has a prisoner escaped?
I crawl back in and I grab the putty and I pull him all the way to the corner of the thing where the fog can't see it, and I toss the putty's buddy over there, and then I sit in my cell.
You sit in your cell.
Hey Marv, we need to go. So follow me.
I'm not falling for this trap again. I'm not as dumb as you think I am. Look, if you want me to join the Alliance, I'll join the Alliance. You want to fool me again and play games, then go play games somewhere else.
Marv, I don't know what you're thinking, but I need you to follow me now if you want to get back to your friends. Let's go. I don't have time. I'm already wasting so much time here. We need to go now. Come on, Cap, make a decision. And at this point, I'm trying to look through my...
I take my rock and I toss it
to
at
see
him.
if I can find a grid of the map. Try to hack onto their...
You have been on other Time Force ships before, and this one has a very similar layout, and you are kind of aware of the general whereabouts of everything, as you were kind of invisibly jumping from place to place.
Go.
I take my rock and I toss it at him while he's doing that, at his head.
Okay.
You catch it?
I would like to try to.
Sure, both roll.
All right, baby.
Damn it.
1, 2, sweet.
You throw it, it goes over his head, but your brother catches it.
Are you done playing around? Because we should go. We have a long way to the control center.
You know what? Why not? I take the body and I toss it back over there and I crawl. Wait, hold on. Before you go, one little thing. I take one of my the wires that's sticking out. I put it at the plasma energy thing, and I try to take
What plasma energy thing?
the
bars.
Oh yeah,
the bars,
the energy
and I
bars.
try to.
Jump
In an attempt to.
I'm gonna attempt to jumpstart my morpher. Does that do anything? Do I have?
Does nothing but fry and singe
That
your
wire?
morpher, yeah.
Alright, that didn't work.
Let's cut away from our brothers. Back to the rest of HyperForce. Chloe's mother, or what looks to be Chloe's mother, has just appeared before her. Chloe, I'm back.
Vesper, are you gonna make the ship turn?
Grab onto something.
I'm gonna make Mom turn.
Okay.
I'm going to ram rush towards the doppelganger of Chloe's mother. I'm going to launch myself.
What makes me look like her mom?
I'm going to launch myself forward and do a flying front scissor kick. However, I'm going to try to wrap up this monster and do a half twist to
nice.
slam her head onto the bulkhead.
While he does that, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go down and just cover my ears and close my eyes.
Go ahead.
I got a 5.
With both dice.
Height.
As you charge towards Chloe Mom, she jumps out of the way just in time, and you slam hard on the ground where she was once standing.
All right, I'm gonna do a breakdance move and stand up and wait for my next turn.
Jack, whose turn is it next?
I'm gonna throw it to Edward Banks.
Right.
All right.
Mr. Banks.
Okay, I got an idea, but I'm gonna need all of you guys' help for this one.
Oh.
That is so metaphorical. I don't even want to. I'm gonna need all you guys' help for this one. Okay. This beast keeps trying to change into someone that can try to distract us. So what happens if it's looking at all of us at one time? I say we all surround him so he can't decide who to turn into, and while he's distracted, I go in for the punch.
Okay.
You got it, Eddie.
All right.
Chloe, can you do it?
I can do it.
I can't do it. You guys go on without me.
Oh, that's right. You're still running the ship. Yeah. All right, Chloe, Jack, let's do this. 7.
4.
Oh, +2, 9. Teamwork.
I got a 4.
So we surround Primitor. Who are you gonna turn into now, buddy?
He's surrounded by you guys, and he looks a little scared. He retracts both of his hands in, and then he extends them both out to defend himself and creates a giant circle of white, like an arch of white electric type energy, and attempts to push you both away. It was Jack and Eddie who was...
It was all 3 of us.
All 3 of you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I rolled a 4 as well.
Okay.
Ring around the monkey, feeling kind of funny.
Y'all take 16 points of damage
Oh, that's great.
as you circle around him and get hit by the energy.
Sorry guys. Didn't mean to do that, but that's what just
TPKO.
happened.
Rangers! And Alpha has been hiding below the central control area, kind of counter, peeks his head back up. We still have to get Marv! Don't forget, I know we're dealing with this imposter, but we still have to get Marv!
All right, Eddie, take the controls.
Okay, I'm taking the controls.
So I get my hand out of the system, and I turn towards the imposter. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to ram into him and knee him in the stomach while simultaneously putting him down on the floor. And while he's on the floor, I'm gonna take out my Cerberus disc and hold it against his neck.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna super it.
Okay.
11.
Ooh. You run up to Primitor with your awesome move, and you said you...
Get him onto the floor, and then I wanna just hold my Cerberus disc to his neck.
You pin him to the floor, holding his your Cerberus disc at his neck, holding back his head. He writhes underneath you, but you have him locked tight for just a moment. Do you attempt to also attack him, or are you just restraining him?
I'm restraining him right now, and I want to ask him, all right, monkey, either you tell us how to get onto that ship, or I end you right here, because we have no more time for your monkey business.
Oh, me? I'm not going to tell you anything. I hate rangers.
So then I attack.
All right, go ahead, and it's very easily because you have him by the scruff, really. And go ahead, roll your damage.
I mega roll it.
You mega roll it, so +2?
Yep.
Everything's so soggy, guys.
7.
What did I miss?
Vesper, whose turn is it next?
Chloe, why don't you finish him off?
With pleasure! So Chloe's gonna go in with the Eye of the Phoenix and get him right in the back of the neck. You know that one spot we found out about in Angel Grove where it makes the person like pass out?
Good memory.
So I'm gonna go in for that real quick, super stealthily. I'm gonna super do it.
All right.
8.
Ooh. You run up right after Vesper's attack. One attack from Vesper, and then the other right behind the neck. You go in right behind Perpetor's neck.
And then he is paralyzed just long enough to kind of
roll over onto his back. And then he opens his eyes. He looks very confused, and he stands up. This is the end of the round. Marv. So sorry. I don't think people can see this, but I dropped a glass of water over my entire GM's table. Premator, standing up, jumps up with his monkey-like gracefulness, right on the center of the central control area where all the holograms appear, where you control the ship, Vesper. And then he points his fingertips down and he shoots lightning from his fingertips, attempting to destroy the very ship itself. If I can't steal this ship, I'll destroy it from the inside out! And then I'll escape! Not bad. Uh-oh. The whole ship shakes. Sparks start to fly from the control panels. And then from the ceiling, red lights flash. Alert! Alert! Damage! And then there is a bar graph that is filling up, tallying up, filling down, tallying up the energy that's left in the ship itself. And then he runs down the hull out towards the back of your ship, attempting to destroy everything in his way. The medical bay, the kitchen, laughing to himself with great powerful blasts of energy. Every time energy shoots out from his hands, the whole ship shakes back and forth. It shakes enough to catch the wake of the Alliance ship. And then your ship is caught now in the wake of the Alliance ship and is being attacked from the outside and the inside.
Not good.
And then he turns towards all of you and attempts to also strike all of you down. Wow.
I'm going to. Can I try to spin my Oceanus Trident to deflect the spikes?
Go ahead and roll.
9.
That was pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-oh. You all take 10 points of damage as you get hit by the shocks of Premator's hands, or maybe just the shocks of your control panels going haywire all throughout the ship. also is smoking from the seams. Rangers!
Alpha.
We need to lower the shields on the Alliance ship. I don't think we can take any more of this. That's the only way I'll be able to teleport Marv onto our ship so we can get out of here.
How do we do that, Alpha? Is it only from the inside of the other ship?
I believe so.
Okay. I think we should go onto the other ship, guys.
How?
We can teleport, right?
We don't have a choice. We have to save our friend. Let's do it now.
So, can we get into our Zords? And, well, we want to get into our Zords and use our Zords to go from our ship to their ship to make that short distance.
Only Vesper and Chloe perhaps have the ability to get into their Zords. Your ship has taken quite a bit of damage, and it still requires energy to get into your Zords.
How many people can fit in my Zord?
That being said, that is when you're on the ground. Rangers, I think it is too unstable to get into your Zords while we're in the time stream.
Well, how do we get to the other ship?
Guys,
if there's only a way for us to disable that other ship's shields.
Guys, I want to ram our ship into theirs.
Ramming
That's
speed.
the only thing I can think of.
Let's do it.
Let's give it a try.
We're gonna make like Jack and ram that ship.
All right.
Marv's life depends on this.
Should we target a specific area of the ship?
I would definitely go for the rear area away from the plasma drive. So let's try to hit it on the top. That way we can perhaps drop into the central area of the ship.
All right, aiming for the butt.
Everyone, hold on to something!
Here we go again.
I'm gonna grab onto Alpha and the table or something.
I'm gonna grab onto a chair and have a bag close by just in case.
Rangers, what is the plan here?
The plan is all for one and one for all. Full speed!
There are 2 battle stations on each side. There's 2 battle stations, one on each side of the engine room. All right. Do you want to attempt to ram our ship into the Alliance leader's ship?
Yep.
Yep.
Very well. Now go ahead and roll like the Megazord.
Right. So everybody rolls 1 and we add it up. Yep. And do I get my +2? No. Okay. 1.
2.
3.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
What's
no.
your story?
No, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, you got we got a 7.
Oh my gosh.
7 total.
Yeah. 7 total.
4 people rolling.
And I also
The
grabbed-
strongest 7 you've ever seen.
Strong 7. It's a hard 7.
Lucky number 7.
I pulled the lever that does nothing, the one that just makes the.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What should I do?
Uh-oh.
You mean what? Blast us all out into space?
Guys, I think we need to pray to Marv again.
Yeah.
Dear Marv,
Oh no!
Dear Marv.
Dear
Hit
Marv.
this stuff again.
please
The
give
energy
us the strength.
stores of our ship are focused into navigating all the way to the Alliance leadership in an attempt to ram them from the back. However, you get caught in the wake of that Alliance leadership and you get thrown spinning back far away.
Oh no. Guys, plan B. Let's get to our battle stations.
You're now far enough that you're no longer in the wake of that Alliance leader's ship. It grows smaller and smaller into the distance.
Oh,
We can't lose that ship.
Alpha alerts you. Rangers, we have to think very, very carefully. There is only a little bit of energy left. I don't even know if we have enough energy to teleport one person.
Alpha, can you track that ship?
Absolutely. I will keep an eye line, some visibility on that ship using the remaining energy on our instruments.
Alpha, is it?
I myself have a little bit of energy that I am using.
Alpha, is it still too unstable to use our Zords?
Especially at this state, I think it's too dangerous.
Oh boy. Do we have any kind of escape pods or anything like that that we can jump into?
As Alpha pulls up the schematics hurriedly for you on all the remaining screens that continue to work, Primator continues to run up and down the ship. I'm still here! And then he strikes more lightning and white energy. And then he goes, ooh, what's this?
Uh-oh.
And it seems as he has discovered your training area, your special pocket dimension that you guys use to practice in.
Is there a place where we can shut down certain parts of the ship, like all of the energy, to preserve the power?
You asking Alpha?
Alpha?
Chloe, what are you saying?
I want to shut down certain parts of the ship so we can preserve the power and focus all the energy towards what we want to do.
Wait a minute, Chloe. If that creature is close to the pocket training room, we should fake it in there and make it think that it's destroying our ship. Meanwhile, we can make repairs and follow our friend.
Jack, you don't have good ideas often. I'm going to give you this one. That is great.
That is a great idea, Jack.
Thanks.
I was going to suggest throwing him out the airlock, but...
I like that too.
Like he's some kind of alien?
Yeah.
The HyperForce Rangers huddle together, thinking about their next move.
Guys.
Let's cut away from them just a moment.
Hold that thought.
Check in with the brothers.
Okay, if you're really here to help me, let me see your morpher. I grab it. Whoa. Look, I just need a little bit of energy. If you're really here to help me, I just need to reconnect my morpher to the morphing grid. We can try, but I really just need the coordinates of Alpha so I can talk to him. I know your communicator may not be able to communicate him, but mine is much stronger. So, we can try that, but we need to get out of here. You see the alarms you set off? Look, Marv, I know I've been gone for a long time, and I know I've given you explanation. Just stop, okay? Just stop. You want my morpher? You can have my morpher. Can I try to get the coordinates from Alpha 55 to mine so that I can try to communicate Alpha? Here, I can help you, okay? You want the coordinates? Let me do it. Let me link my morpher to yours.
As you're about to transfer the morpher, you hear on the intercom, shields at 90%. The Alliance leader's voice also appears on the intercom. Scorpina! That HyperForce ship has damaged our shields. We must maintain integrity. Yes, Master, I'm on it right away. Nothing will be able to escape the ship. No prisoners will be able to leave as long as the shield's integrity remains intact.
Well, that changes things. Look, hold on 1 second. I go over to the control panel where the putty was doing that really quick. I go over to it and I look for any button that can reach out to, it's time for a ship, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna try to see if I can contact the Time Force Academy or anything, or the other time ship.
Sure, go ahead, roll a d6.
I'm gonna super this.
Okay.
Oh, I actually was gonna super it once. The way you said okay scared me.
Yeah. I want to save those supers over here.
That's a 4?
4. It shows the schematics of the ship.
God,
and
no.
It shows kind of an outline of the schematics, and it's blinking. Shields at 90%.
Oh, perfect. Okay, now all I need to do is just find. I just need to disable the shields. That can't be too hard. Marv, we need to do that from the control room. Trust me, I know this. That's why I'm here. I need to get you to the control room. Take my morpher. I take the morpher off and I throw it at him and I try to focus on this thing. Can I look for a way to disable the shields from that, the communicating thing?
There's no way to disable the
Okay,
shields from an intercom.
Can I
next
smack him on the
to
back of the head?
The cryo cell,
Whap.
and it's on the screen says
A little whap.
all external communications disabled while shield is enabled.
Let's go to the control room. We need to be quiet and
Wait, I'm
stealthy.
trying to. Okay. All right.
Here,
Take me where you need to take me.
here's your morpher. Let's go. We need to be quiet. I know that you have been hurt a lot, so we can't get into a fight. Understood? Stay behind me. And I want to go towards the stairs to the engine room, following corner by corner, and I'd like to go invisible to kind of peer over before I go through the hallway. Do I see anyone?
I follow.
I'm gonna say we take our 5-minute break. Don't go away, we're strangers! Chat room, fans, we'll be right back.
Oh, brother, where are
I threw my almond.
Hopefully you guys have heard the news by now. If you're up to date on all things Nintendo, they have just announced their brand new infrared peripherals, the Nintendo Labo, guys. This is so exciting, so innovative, so creative. If you haven't seen the video, pause this one, go watch the video. It's posted down below. These Toy-Cons, which is a fun play on words on the Joy-Con controllers, is a fun new way to spark creativity in children of all ages. They can actually build their controllers made out of cardboard. But is that all? You'll notice that at labo.nintendo.com that there are actually 2 kits set to release on April 20th of this year. And those kits are the Variety Toy-Con kit and the Robot Toy-Con kit. The Variety kit, Nintendo has listed 1 House Toy-Con, 2 RC Car Toy-Cons, 1 Fishing Rod Toy-Con, 1 Motorbike Toy-Con, and a Piano Toy-Con. The Robot kit is 1 awesome giant Toy-Con suit. But in the video release, we actually see a bunch of stuff that didn't make it into the Toy-Con kits. We see a steering wheel with gas pedal Toy-Con, we see a joystick, we see a gun Toy-Con, we see a camera, and various other indiscernible controllers. What could these controllers be for? Could they be Toy-Cons similar to these first 2 kits to help expand children's creativity? Or could Nintendo be teasing us with a cheap standard peripheral alternative? For instance, can I use the steering wheel to play Mario Kart? Or can I use this joystick to play an unannounced Star Fox game? But would a cheap cardboard peripheral even be wanted by a serious gamer? Let me know in the comments below and let's keep this conversation going.
Hi everybody, I'm Cucumber.
And I have a zero.
I'm Chunk.
Whoa! And I am Ryan, your DM.
No one cares.
Oh.
I'm Amber, the token girl.
We kind of care.
We are
Perception check.
A horn sounds. You don't have to repeat every single sound that you hear out in the wild.
We're gonna be doing our show here on Hyper RPG on Mondays at 9 p.m.
Yeah. Mondays. It'll be so much fun.
Over.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
I'm sorry.
Repetition is
repetitious.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then people remember. 9 o'clock, Mondays. Hyper RPG.
Yeah.
Boom.
Mondays, 9 o'clock. Mondays,
Oh.
9 o'clock.
Careful.
Mondays.
We'll come get you.
Mondays, 9 o'clock. Mondays! Casey.
It's so scary.
You're there. And then we're at the top of the hill. I look to the gate and I say, I'm here to talk to the 6 princes. They're like, oh yes sir! And they open up the gates and I march on in and I go up and I say, hey, where's the best and most powerful of the princes? They're like, oh, this guy right over here. That's Prince Joe. And I say, okay, I'm gonna go up and talk to Prince Joe. And I'm up at the top and I'm talking to Prince Joe. I'm like, hey Joe. So here's what's happening. Crap, why did I come here? Wait, what are we doing? Hi everybody, I'm
And we're back on the Alliance leader's ship. Marv, newly reunited with his brother, Joe, are peering around the corner. Behind them, several putties are running up and down the hall next to the prison cells, searching for the escaped prisoner.
Do they see us?
No,
And
they don't. However, when you look down the hall towards the central control area, somebody steps out from the right. It's Velkanos. Joe, you've never seen him before, but Marv, you have.
Can I'm in clear view of him.
You're kind of peering around the corner.
Oh, you're peering as well.
Oh, I'm not.
Are you not?
No. I'm peering invisible.
Sure. So you don't see this. Joe, you see an enormous rock and fire-like creature in the shape of a man or a human, but not. His body, instead of muscle and flesh, is rock. His mouth, when it opens, it's fire. He opens the door behind him and he rushes more putties out.
Out into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I pull back away from the wall. I turn off my invisibility. I hand Marv his morpher back. Here, it's fixed. You should be able to morph now. And then
You suddenly feel that you have enough energy, Marv, to morph just enough.
Just enough to morph, but I can't contact anybody yet. Can I try it?
So
attempt.
Okay, I'm gonna I press the communicating button to see if I get at least like a response, a static, anything.
Hey,
sure.
You HyperForce Rangers, you can't teleport, can you?
No, we can't teleport.
Oh, that sucks.
As you attempt to communicate, something appears on your morpher screen. It says, there is a shield. It's a visual diagram, and it has a shield, and it shows the signal from your morpher trying to escape out, but the shield is blocking it.
Well, if you can morph now, I think we're about to get into a fight.
Look, if you think, no, we don't need to get into a fight. All we need to do is we need to wait for those putties to run through. You take one from the back. I use it as my disguise and we walk through. If you can be invisible, then you have nothing to worry about. But me, I can't. I'm gonna be seen. I need a cover.
You wanna fight those 7 putties?
We don't need to fight. I have no energy to fight. I need you to somehow distract those guys to run that way while I take one back into this hallway.
You guys will quickly be caught between 2 streams of putties.
Right.
The ones behind you exploring and inspecting the cell, and now the ones being sent in front of you in that long hall that leads towards the control room.
Or I can do this. And I would like to teleport to, so if the hallway's like this, I'd like to teleport to this side of the hallway.
It's like this.
It's like that?
Right.
I'd like to teleport behind the 7 putties and make a ruckus on that side, teleport back, and then teleport to the other side and make a ruckus on the other side so that they go away from us.
So you want to make a ruckus by the cell that Marv was just at, and also in the hall, right in front of Velkonos?
Away from Volcanos. So if I'm here, if Volcanos is here, like over here, that way they go towards this way and we can go to...
Oh, so towards the, closer to where you are then.
Let me see. I'm just trapped here. No, so like where the training area is.
Right now, I think you guys are still behind that arsenal.
Yeah.
Right? You've escaped from a prison cell and followed the edge of the back of the ship. Right now, you're probably hiding behind that arsenal of storage cabinets. You don't know it's an arsenal. And to your left of you is the back entrance. And if you peer around that corner and look down the hall, you can see Velkonos has appeared, blocking the entrance of the central control area. He was hanging out towards the front of the ship at the right.
So I'm trying to make the noise in the training area so that they'll go there.
Okay, got it. So you are attempting to teleport to the other side of the ship undetected and create a distraction there. Very good. Go ahead and roll
1, 2,
1 non-combat move. It's going to be 3 difficulty.
Okay, it's a 5.
5. So you appear in that training area. There are barbells and training benches. It's an old Time Force ship with an old Time Force gym. What do you do in that space?
Aside from curling, I'd like to
I curl on these putties?
I'd like to take the barbell set and throw it into the mirror. I'm guessing there's a mirror there.
Sure.
Kind of have to.
Time Force always endorses correct form.
Do you take a shirtless selfie first?
At
or?
some point, probably after.
You hurl the barbell weight training set at the mirror. It creates a big distraction. Roll to see how big of a distraction it is. Just 1.
3.
All the putties that were climbing down that central hallway away from Velkanos run towards the gym. Some of them appear. You see them, but they don't see you.
Can I just teleport back to where I was with Marv?
Let's give Marv an action first.
Do it.
Okay, I can't really do anything because if I do anything and I get caught, I'm dead. Can I flash morph so I don't make a lot of sound? I just want to be like, just really quickly. And will I have armor when I morph? Okay, I want to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and morph. It's morphin' time! Oh, it's morphin' time!
HyperForce, ready! Ready! Power up!
Oh,
Although your health was very, very low, it was hard to even walk quickly. Now in your morph suit, if you feel a little stronger and more protected.
Okay,
Where are you looking?
I am still sticking around in the arsenal area just to wait until at least the putties move through. But the ones are still coming down the other way, right? So I'm gonna wait in that area and I'm gonna pull out my Hyper Blade Blaster, just the blade version, and I'm just gonna get as close to the wall as I possibly can, and I'm gonna wait until something walks through.
Okay. Let's cut back to Joe.
I'd like to teleport back.
He teleports back and is beside you again, Marv.
You can't just rush off without saying anything. That's a terrible thing to do. You should let your teammates know what's going on. Jeez.
Sorry, I haven't had teammates in like ever. It's fine.
Suddenly, all the
It's a lot
putties
easier alone.
that have been making their way towards your cell, they see that it's abandoned and they rush towards the back of the ship.
As they rush back, they're gonna come through, right? I'm gonna come from a hidden position and I'm gonna lunge with my blade and try to take out as many as I can in a straight line.
We got 2, 4. You can't read these because they're soggy. I guess it's 9 now.
Far out.
9 putties make their way down that long corridor beside all the cells, and they see you, Marv, and they rush in to attack.
I'm gonna rush in and I want to do a lunging strike with my blade blaster to see if I can take out multiple putties. Cause they're all coming, they're congregating, right? They're not like staggering.
No, they're running in more of a line.
Oh, perfect. Then I'm just gonna go straight through all of them with my blade out like this.
All right, Marv,
All right, and I'm gonna super one.
go ahead.
Oh, actually, no, I'm not gonna super. I'm gonna ultra it.
Bamboo forest.
All right. Woo! Yes. Okay, that's gonna be a 14 plus 1, 15. How many can I take out today, boss?
All right. You said you had a 14?
15.
15. Well, putties are quite small, aren't they? As they round the corner,
You pull out your Hyperblade Blaster and very quickly move through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 putties. They fall apart, but you.
Can I grab one of their heads?
Oh.
Oh my!
As you're like going.
As I go through, I want to like whoop, grab one. Can I roll for it?
No.
Dang
you
it.
just take down 9 putties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they crumble onto the floor, and then they make a huge noise.
Uh-oh.
Volcano comes storming down towards you and sees you.
Am I at this point behind Volcanos now because he's gone past them? Am I behind him?
No, you would be where Marv was.
Didn't he just run in a straight line through people? Or no?
Mm-hmm. But it's not your turn yet. It's
Oh no, I'm just wondering where I am.
Sure,
Trying to figure
sure.
out
I would say you were
the
behind
geographic.
Marv.
Behind Marv, okay.
Yeah, behind
Okay.
Marv. Volcano shows up. He's right in front of you, Marv, and he gets the first move. He touches the ground. 5 more putties show up.
Whoa, wait! Before you attack, look, the only reason why I took out those putties was because they were gonna attack me. They let me out, and Primitor let me out because I'm here to help you. I'm here to take out the tracking device on your ship. Look, I know all about it. I know all about the tracking device and how the HyperForce is able to track you. I'm tired of the HyperForce too. I just want to help.
1d6.
That's a 1. Plus 1, so that's 2.
He looks
Oh, no, my bad, plus 2.
at you, eyes glowing in rage. The prisoner has appeared, and I will take him in.
Alright, I tried to warn you.
I will take him in, and I will destroy him. Or shall I bring him to the Alliance leader himself?
Bring me to the Alliance leader. I can explain everything, and you're gonna look so dumb when all this is done. You don't want to look
You
dumb,
want
do
to
you?
roll to defend?
Yeah, I do. That's a 6. Yeah.
Five putties dance around him. However, he raises his own hand. Like clay, a rock forms. It is hot and steaming on fire, and he throws it in your direction, and you get hit for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 points of damage.
Okay. Sweet. I don't even know how much HP I have.
You
currently.
have 16
Oh,
points of
I'm
health.
dead.
No, you have.
Oh. 2 now?
You have 4?
4 now?
You have 4. You have 4 health.
Still in there.
You should be completely down on the ground,
I am down on the ground.
at the very least.
I'm down on the ground.
And also demorphed.
I am demorphed and on the ground.
Let's give one more turn to Joe.
Sweet. I'm behind Marv, looking at
Yeah.
Veljanos. Yeah, the bad guy. Okay, I'll rush over and do Silver Dash on his face. And as I pass, Marv will say, my turn, little bro.
All right, you get to roll 2 attacks.
Sweet.
He got 11.
It wasn't
It was 2.
It's 11. 1 and 1.
With your silver dash, does your weapon become revealed, or is it also invisible?
No, I should be visible at this point. Yeah. So it's
The weapon
saber.
is also invisible too?
Yeah.
As he stands over your brother Marv, laughing, you throw a very powerful attack, but you can see it, right?
Yeah.
You see it glides and just scratches Velcano's shoulder. who's there? And he looks forward at you. And then he sends his putties in a line down the hallway towards your direction. We're gonna take a break and cut and check in with the HyperForce Rangers.
Alpha 55, can I send a message to the Alliance ship?
Vesper, what are you talking about? We need to stop Primitor! Our ship is nearly destroyed! I don't know what will happen if our ship is destroyed. We'll be all thrown into the hyperstream.
Calm down, Alpha. Alpha, it's okay. I grab Alpha. Like, it's okay, Alpha. Calm down.
Alpha, stop HyperForce ventilating.
All right. We got Primitor in the training
He's kind of like peering in, not in the pocket dimension.
Guys, I'm gonna pull a Marv. I'm going to run to that Primitor. I'm gonna push him into that pocket dimension, close the door, and stay in a battle with him while you guys figure out how to take care of the ship or to get the ship back to. Yeah, we have to contain this Primitor because if he keeps running around, he's gonna keep destroying the ship, and we're gonna be in big danger.
Go ahead, roll for it.
Sure.
It's combat move, so it's 2.
I'm gonna super do it. 4, 5.
As you rush towards Primitor, you make heavy footsteps on your way. He listens and he hears your steps. He turns and he grabs you by the neck and he throws you into the pocket dimension and closes the door.
Is he in there with me?
Oh. No.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, Rangers, Eddie! Oh no! The pocket dimension is probably unstable as we've been using all the energy to just keep the ship afloat. We need to get him off this ship.
You mentioned something about an airlock?
Yeah, I want to shove him out the airlock. Do we have bananas?
Bananas? Oh, I think the Instant Kitchen can still create healthy foods.
Okay, Chloe, go create as many bananas as you can. We're gonna put them by the back entrance with the ramp. And as soon as he's there, lured by the bananas, we're all gonna hang on tight. I'm gonna activate the back ramp and he's gonna fly into space, never to be seen or heard from again.
This hurts me to do this.
All right, who's making the bananas?
I will do it, I guess. So I run into the kitchen.
Rangers, what are you doing? This is no time to eat, Chloe.
Alpha, what the heck? Did you just miss that entire conversation? Why would I eat bananas anyways? I'm making this for the monkey.
Oh, the monkey.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop.
Is that what monkeys like to eat?
I don't know.
I really hope this plan works.
Alpha, you're freaking me out. You're making me all stressed.
I'm very stressed. Yay.
All right, I'm making the bananas.
I'm gonna get up off the ground and produce my Creus hammer because I've got a little home improvement project I need to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just crying in the room.
What would Lady Guinevere say?
As you look through the cracks of your fingers, all you see is darkness. The darkest darkness you've ever seen. It hurts your eyes. And empty purple grid lines moving around. It's like the screensaver mode.
Guys, I'm locked inside.
You ready your Creus hammer, Jack. In an attempt to what?
I said I have a home improvement project.
Home improvement project.
Yeah, which means getting rid of this primate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna strike a stance.
All right.
Quick dab. and aim for the head and attempt to do a multi-faceted strike upon the head and neck area.
So you rush towards Primitor. He also hears you coming down the hall from the central control area.
That's good. I'm a huge cop. No kidding. You hear me?
Towards the back of the ship. He braces for your attack as he watches you raise your hammer. Go ahead.
May I roll for the strike? I'm morphed. Is that a 2d6?
Yes, it is.
Thank you so much.
And you may add some modifiers if
it's okay. I got a modifier for you. How about 11?
Yeah!
And that's a 12 damage on the Creus hammer attack.
Oh.
Oh, what, boss? What?
As he throws up his arms to break the weight and strength of your hammer, you break through his arms and you hit him in the head and neck area, as you had said, and he stumbles backwards to the back of the ship, catching himself on the rear bay doors.
Wait, I said I had a home improvement project. You don't drive a nail in with one strike. It has to be a repeated blow on the monkey head.
Eddie, what do you do?
I'm still crying.
You're still crying. Chloe.
Me too, man.
What's
Me too.
next? Chloe Vesper.
All right, I have a whole bunch of bananas, and I start putting them in like a little bit of a line, just like kind of like, what's that one fairy tale thing? I don't know.
Breadcrumbs?
The breadcrumbs. Yeah. But I'm putting bananas all the way towards the airlock. Vesper, are you ready?
I'm ready.
He's, as you emerge from the kitchen, he is already at that back door of your ship, the one that opens down into a ramp.
Did I say I was putting the bananas? I don't know, what do I do now? Everything is...
Don't ask her, you decide.
Chloe,
I know.
set the bananas down and head back to the common area. You'll be safe there.
No, I'm not leaving.
Oh, okay.
I throw the bananas towards the back of the airlock area where the ramp goes down, and then I wait for Vesper.
Okay, I make a PA announcement on the intercom. Greetings. It is time for free bananas. To find your free bananas, head back to the back of the ship for free bananas.
Permator is already at the back of the ship. Now, more banana is being thrown in his direction. He throws the bananas back up the hallway, and he turns into Chloe's mom and rushes towards, you said common area?
Yes.
Towards the common area.
No, I was with Vesper. I'm in the same spot. I didn't leave.
Oh, I'm at the control area.
Oh, okay.
Rushes back towards the control area. With a hungry look in her eyes. She looks just like your mother. However, she's not acting anything like your mother. She has evil and sinister on her face and in her heart. You think you could get rid of me that easily?
Is she?
Bananas? What am I, a monkey?
Is she running past the room where I'm in?
Yes, but you can't see it.
Okay.
She jumps on the central control area's central control unit and just starts ripping out panels from the ship, throwing them over her shoulder. Alpha jumps up. Yeah, you can't do that. And then she grabs onto Alpha.
Oh.
And then decides to open a portal. She looks just like your mother, except for she's holding on to Alpha 55, attempting to open a portal back to the Alliance leadership.
Use the cannon, Alpha! Use the chest cannon!
Can I pull an arrow and can I use my Hyperion bow and shoot at her?
Yeah, try to shoot at her while she's trying to open the portal.
All right, I'm gonna super do it.
Woo!
Super
I'm gonna aim right for her.
Okay.
Super ultra.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness I did that.
You need another one?
Yes. 7, 8, 12, 9, 10.
12.
12.
12.
Nah.
That's good.
You unleash your arrow.
Just like Lady Guinevere taught me! Yeah!
Right at your mother.
As tears stream down my face because this is really hard.
It hits her right in the back. She turns and faces you, the other end of the arrow sticking out of her chest.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's real.
It'll be
need a lot more to take me down. And then she turns to continue opening the portal, one arm on Alpha's neck.
Can I throw a giant banana in between the doppelganger and myself, actually giant yellow ranger banana?
Okay, you want to cut in between Alpha and Premator.
I do.
Yes.
And me, I would really like to do that to try to break that little, exit bond they have going.
Go ahead. Roll.
Oh. Cool. Oh! I got a 6 for my action.
I'm going to consider it a combat action, so...
Oh. And a 4 for a 10.
You lunge towards Chloe's mother and Alpha, just enough so that Alpha is shoved off to the side. But now, Chloe's mother has her arms around you.
Whatever. Do I get an action or do I have to wait?
I think that was your action.
I see what's going on, so I let go of the controls for a second, and as Premator is holding, with her back facing me, holding Jack, I run up with my Cerberus axe, and I just want to stab, or just do a stroke right at the base of his neck.
Okay.
And I super do it. And I super ultra do it.
Okay.
Watch out for the giant banana.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14.
And it's an auto 12 damage.
Suddenly, from above, you jump up and unleash your Cerberus axe in between Chloe's mother and Jack. You wound his arms, he lets go, and he starts stumbling backwards out of the control room. He still looks like Chloe's mother. He looks up at all of you. You have nothing that will defeat me. Give it all you got, Rangers.
Can I just open the airlock at this moment? In the back of the ship?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Or you can attempt to.
I want to attempt to open up the airlock, and I yell at Jack and Chloe, hang on to something. Jack, if you can, give him a nice kick, and we're going to send him flying out into hyperspace.
Okay.
All right, new round.
Oh.
Give up.
Wait,
can't-
before you... No, it's your turn, right?
No,
Vesper's turn?
it's gonna be Vesper and Jack's.
Okay.
turn. It's a new round.
That was you. We'll remember.
Vesper and Jack, what do you do?
Well, I have my orders. Is the airlock opening? Did you do it?
All right, Vesper,
All right.
roll.
I'm
attempt
adding my
to
plus
open
2.
the airlock.
4.
4 was a 3 difficulty.
Good.
You put your hands on the central control area. There's a little map of the ship and a little button that says airlock engage, open rear ship. Oh, look at this. So nice. All right. Do you push the button?
I push the button.
Go ahead. You push the button, and suddenly, with a big shake, everything starts rattling, including that big, heavy medieval door you picked up from 6th century England. And then suddenly, the back door opens, and Chloe's mother falls forward, arrow still in her chest, as being slowly dragged out of the ship. And you guys, too, also are being pulled towards that rear door.
That's no problem. We're the Power Rangers.
Guys, hang on. As soon as the monkey's out, I'll shut the door, okay? You guys just have to hang on longer than she does, or he does.
No problem. Let me help you out.
Okay.
I'm going to walk towards the creature, and I'm going to do a front sweep kick, and at the same time try to hook the Kriya's hammer around the lower support on one of the chairs in the control area so that I can have something to hold on to as I give this creature a little help in the face.
Not quite close enough, given that you're holding on to the chair and that creature is pulling back. Alpha holding on for dear life. Ay! Chloe, didn't you say you got something from Queen Guinevere?
I did. I got this pink glowy thing. I don't know what it is.
Just use it like your morpher. I think it's connected to the same energy all the Power Rangers use.
Okay. It's morphin' time!
And then suddenly, holding that pink gem in your hand, it turns into a ball of energy that draws a giant circle of wind around you. And then from your body, a giant streak of pink energy emerges. As you step out of the circle of wind. You are Chloe, you are morphed, wearing your pink morph suit. However, your helmet has been transformed and extended with gold armor, almost like a crown. You have gold shoulder pads on each side that extend out into sculpted armor, almost like Hakusai's print. It's like sculpted wind as shoulder pads. You have also a chest plate that is ribbed, and at the center, the pink gem. When you look down, you also have a magnificent gilded belt, and at the center of it is your Time Force emblem. You're wearing gold gauntlets that protect your hands and your arms. You also have gold knee pads and gold shin guards, and your shoes are quite dainty, and they also have wings on both sides, almost like winged sandals. And in your hand, instead of your regular bow, it's been transformed into a compound bow. That's one of those bows with a pulley on each side. It's decorated ornately on the handle. You feel very solid and protected.
Chloe, you're all glowy. I know. I feel like a warrior princess. This is insane. Everyone, I'm feeling a new type of power. Hold on. I'm gonna try something crazy.
I'm still in the room crying. I have no idea what's
Sure.
I start running towards Primitor, and as I'm running towards him, I'm just gathering all of this wind that's kind of turning into a bit of a tornado. And as I run faster and faster, I start going up into the tornado, get out my bow, and shoot my arrows, and my arrows start circling in this crazy tornado, and it goes right towards Primitor and kicks his butt out the door.
All right, as you pick up your legs and gain speed, it seems like the armor has stabilized you from the forces drawing your mother out the back door and pulling everybody else in. You create a giant whirlwind of energy around you. You jump up through it, and then you pull back your bow and aim it towards Primitor.
Who's not my mom.
Who's not your mom. She looks up at you and just in fear and awe turns back to his original monkey form. And as the arrow flies towards him, it creates a giant tornado. Everything is being swept up, your hair is being swept in the wind. Everybody feels the wind traveling through the ship, and suddenly the door to the pocket dimension also flies open and you can see directly into the ship and you can see what is happening. And suddenly Chloe is wearing a bunch of armor, Eddie.
What in the world?
I do peace sign as a pass file.
Then the spiral of that arrow catches on Premator. He gets caught in this tornado of wind and is sent spiraling out into the hyperstream.
Yes.
The rear doors are shaking. Alpha turns to you, Vesper. Vesper, shut the door! Shut the door!
I shut them. Wait, no, I do it with the lever though.
It's just a button. What are you doing?
I just like the way it feels. Gotta find joy, Alpha.
The ramp slowly closes. The wind and the chaos settling down. There's been a lot of damage done. Things are hanging just by single wires. Some of the displays are flashing. Some are just black.
Alpha, what's the status of the Alliance ship?
I have been able to maintain a safe distance from them. However, they are gaining more and more space.
Eddie, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just start trying to fix things immediately. Nice outfit, by the way, Chloe.
Chloe, you look awesome.
Like super hyper force.
I know, right? This is cool, guys. And then I'm just like kind of dancing.
We're gonna cut back to the Alliance leadership. Meanwhile, Velkonos sent a wall of putties towards Joe. They run as fast as they can. Two of them trip over you and somersault and stumble. Velkonos looks carefully at the area where the two putties have stumbled.
Is it my turn? Or
Yeah, it will be your turn,
Cool.
Joe.
Am I still invisible? Is that?
Yeah, you can be still in
Cool.
this. Oh wait, 3 rounds, right?
Yeah, I think I'm.
It's
out
been
of
more
there.
than 3 rounds. Thank you. All right. So, Joe, you're no longer invisible.
Yeah. So putties are now behind me and Volcanos is in front.
Yeah.
I'll run towards him and do Rhythm Breaker.
Okay. Can you tell people what
Rhythm
that
Breaker,
is?
baby. That
The
is
new Ranger.
a barrage of timely attacks at target's most vulnerable parts.
All right.
Which I don't know where that is.
You get an advantage
Down, yeah.
on the damage.
Right.
Go ahead, run in, try to attack Velkonos.
It's 2 d6s. 7.
7.
And then, I don't know, what's for damage you want? Is it 2d6 or?
Well, as you run in to attempt to do your Rhythm Breaker, a barrage, a perfectly timed attacks. He can see you now. You are no longer invisible. He also grows another rock in his hand. He shapes the clay and he flings 1 rock and then 2 rocks at your direction as you charge towards him. You should roll to defend that.
What do I roll? 1d6, 2d6, 2. That is a 10.
That is in your face.
In your face.
Oh, how delightful. As he throws 1 rock and another rock in your direction, you move so quickly that he misses.
Yes.
Yes.
I got a 9. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Good job, Joe.
All right. Soggy ones and the not soggy ones. Marv, your turn.
Honestly, what can I do?
Marv practices self-care.
Velkonos is very distracted with your brother right now.
But there's still, there's like, if 1 putty hits me, I'm dead, you know?
Get to the control room.
By myself with the Alliance leader, Scorpina, and freaking everyone else there, I am gonna go ahead and try to see if I can, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna go ahead and run towards the control room. I'm not gonna open the door. Well, you know what? I'm gonna peek through the door and see can I see anything?
Okay, so there is no door. It's all open. And as you run towards the central control
I don't
area,
want to run out in the open. I want to like make my way
just kinda
strategically
along the wall.
towards there. Yeah.
Okay, all right, as you sneak, the doorway to the central control area grows bigger and bigger. And all you can see inside is Scorpina trying to move little buttons left and right.
I don't know. I run back to Velcanos and Joe. I mean, what else can I really do?
Breakdance?
Oh, good point. Yeah, just right in front of them. Yeah.
Suddenly, you have the memory of your friend Chloe. In this moment, she would tell you to break dance.
Well, you tell me to break dance. Thanks for making my situation really light, but that doesn't help. Okay, so I will take the stairs to the engine room.
We'll take the stairs to the engine
Yes,
room.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk towards the engine room while they're doing their thing.
Right.
What do I see at the engine room?
When you go into the engine room, you can see energy is actually being directed. There's a giant turbine that is spinning, and it's directing energy up into the central control area, because you know that engine room is right below the central control area.
Yeah. And there is no one there?
There is no one there at the moment.
Do I see any pods of some sort?
Pods, no escape pods or anything like that. Just all sorts of moving energy parts.
Okay.
They're sending energy up and outwards.
I'm gonna take my Hyper Blade Blaster and turn it in blade mode, and I'm just gonna start smashing things.
Okay.
And I want to attempt to send the ship into. Wow, that's a suicide mission.
Listen, all y'all, this is Sabotage.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to sabotage anyways, and see if I can recharge my morpher with the energy. Hopefully, I could plug into something while I'm like. Kind of thing. I want to recharge my morpher so I can morph again, and I want to send the ship, I want to make sure that it doesn't take away energy from the thrusters. I want it to still be moving in the time ship. I just want to shut down most of the ship's lights and functions.
Okay, so you're gonna attack
And
the
the
main
shields.
energy turbine?
Yes.
Sure, why not? Go ahead. I think you're gonna definitely hit it. Just tell me the damage.
Oh, damage. Okay.
Hit it hard.
That is an 8 damage.
All right. As soon as your blade strikes the ship, the entire ship rumbles, and then the energy that is swirling around the central energy turbine, it starts flashing, and then you hear everybody, "Whoa, what's that?" Scrambling above, left and right.
How's the lighting?
It's flashing in that room.
While it's flashing, I'm pressing my button. Hey! Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Does
Roll
anybody hear me?
1d6 for difficulty.
I'm gonna super it.
Whoa.
Woo! That's a 10.
All right. And
I shouldn't have super.
Whenever the
No,
lights
why not? It's there.
shut off,
Hello?
you see connection established.
Hello? Guys, is anyone there? Is anyone there?
Hello?
Marv? Eddie, it's Marv.
Thank God. The shields are down. Can somebody extract me?
We're gonna be there as soon as we can.
Tell Alpha to just connect to the port and just teleport me back.
We can teleport you. Don't worry about it. Okay.
I don't have much time. I'll try to keep them distracted as long as I possibly can. But someone else is here. A Time Force Ranger.
What?
I don't know what's going on. Just get me out of here as quickly as you possibly can.
Alpha, can we teleport them?
Yeah. And then Alpha is like bloop, 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 bloop in the central control area trying to push buttons and slide up sliders. Oh, Rangers, I think I have enough energy to teleport just one Ranger off that ship, just one person. As I see, there are blips of when the shield is going down. Marv, is that you?
Yeah, Alpha. Wait. You can only. no.
Okay. What have you been doing? How did you lower the shields?
I'm in the Alliance ship, and I'm attacking the energy source. I can't just leave him.
Marvin, what's wrong? Who is there?
I'm trying to get his.
I don't know, but I think Joe's here. I'm not sure. It looks like him.
Joe.
I know it sounds weird, but
it's not Primitor. Primitor is out of an airlock.
Okay.
I thought Joe died.
I'm gonna see if I can try to extract any energy from their turbine. Maybe I could rewire it into my morpher, and maybe I could pull enough energy for myself to teleport out. Just give me a second, okay?
Guys, it must be the other ranger that Jen Scotts is talking about.
But I thought Joe died.
If we have enough power to teleport one, maybe one of us should go help them.
I can do it. I'm kind of like super now.
Well, Alpha, I think it's time to do what we talked about. I want you to use the energy in me. Just use as much as you need to teleport 2 people.
Can I hear
and
that?
I'll recover later.
No, Vesper, we don't need you sacrificing yourself just to do that.
I'll be okay.
Between kind of these blips in which the energy shield around the Alliance leadership has gone down, you've been able to track down some coordinates, sort of.
I think I've located exactly where one of them is, but I just don't know which one. I can do this now, though. I can teleport now.
Wait. Before you teleport me, I have to make...
Marv, do something quick. I only have a limited amount of time.
Teleport me out.
Eddie, find the other one, too.
I'm trying.
Alpha, connect me to the power grid.
Oh, Vesper, I don't know. Our chip has taken so much damage and it's become so unstable.
Can I look up to see what's going on with Vulcanos and the Mystery Ranger?
No, because you are downstairs in the engine room.
Okay.
You attempt to hit the button to teleport Marv out?
Yes.
All right.
Attempting to teleport.
Eddie! All right, let's teleport Marv out.
While I'm there, I wanna see if I can find a navigation, something that's powering the navigation system, and I wanna make sure that gets broken.
As you look through the ship, all you see is the light flashing on and off. You can't even see
Then I'm just gonna continue
anything.
slashing the engine room.
The ship shakes, but before you raise your arm to strike the central energy turbine again, you hear several footsteps running down. It's Scorpina and the Alliance leader. They see what you're doing. They raise their arms, Scorpina with her boomerang-like sword, and the Alliance leader with his hand reaching out.
Wait. This is the only way to take out. This is the only way to take out the tracking device. I'm helping you. I promise.
As you raise your hands, looking straight at their face, from just your toes, raising all the way through your body, you teleport and disappear away from them.
Just kidding, suckers. Laters.
You reappear at the central control area of your ship.
Marvin!
Woo!
Finally.
We gotta get right. Marvin, are you don't look good. Are you all right?
I am famished. I'm thirsty. I'm close to passing out.
Hey, Marv.
Wait. We need to get out of here. We need to get away as far away from the Alliance ship as possible until we can recuperate.
Okay.
They have so much power, and there are things that's going on that I can't understand. My brother, I saw Joe.
He must. Jen told us that they sent a special ops agent. That must be him.
Did you see anyone else?
No.
Wait, Marv, let's get you back to energy. I'm gonna use my healing charge to get Marv back to full health.
Eddie,
how much energy do you need to engage your healing charge?
Oh.
You can have 3 of mine.
Yeah, I need 6.
Okay.
Chloe, can you help me out here?
Anything for Marv.
We're gonna hold hands again.
Eddie uses all of his energy and some of Chloe's. She's feeling very powerful. And still wearing her fantastic
Mystic
armor.
Burrito Ranger.
I'm gonna take these here.
And engages a healing charge between their hands to bring Marv up to health.
This is for you, buddy.
Thank you.
6. Okay, 10. 6. Okay, 16. And then 22.
22 points of health. You're now at 26 health, Marvin.
Heal ya! Give me the energy! Woo!
Wait, before we do anything else, we need to get back into the HyperForce.
I will after I heal you. There you go. Take my energy
I appreciate
first.
it, but this is really important. We gotta get out of here, and we have to leave some sort of tracking device, Alpha. They think that we have a tracking device on their ship, and the thing is, we need to track their ship. There's something very important there. I don't know how this Time Force Ranger got in, and I've never seen anything like him. He's.
Well, what did he look like?
He was a Time Force Ranger, but he was silver. I've never seen anything in the history books regarding a silver Time Force Ranger.
A silver
Marv,
Time Force Ranger.
Did you see his face?
Yeah, he looked like my brother.
He was your brother?
I don't know if he was my brother.
Well, we were dealing with Premator here.
But Chen Scott said, that's right, Vesper, you brought it up. She sent a special agent to help you.
I know
help us.
It could be Joe. I don't know what to think anymore. Premator's messed with my mind this whole time I was there.
Marv, Premator was here. We were fighting him.
Who is my mom?
I know. But the thing is, I don't know. At this point, I don't know what's real anymore.
Alpha, our ship's taking a lot of damage. Do we even have the power to get out of here right now?
I was trying to transfer some energy into my morpher. Maybe some of it has been...
Unfortunately, I suggest that we create a safe distance and allow...
We need to hop back into the hyper stream. We can't stay in the time stream any longer. If we stay here any longer, they will launch a full-out attack on us. They've got immense firepower. They know we're here. I've temporarily disabled their shields, but only for a short time. I don't know when they're gonna be back up and functioning. We need to get out of here.
Wait a minute, if their shields are impaired right now, then we should attack.
We don't have time to attack, Jack. If we attack right now, they can have time to recover and turn on us. This Alliance leader, he's much stronger than what we know.
Attacking the Alliance ship and jumping back into the hyperstream. We don't have the energy to do both.
We need to get out of here.
You gotta jump back then.
As much as I want to hurt them, Jack, trust me, we have to go.
What about the other ranger on the ship?
And at this point, can I teleport to their ship? Oh, well, that's convenient as heck.
He's a Quicksilver Ranger.
Go ahead and roll 2d6, or 1d6.
1d6. 2. That's a no.
Teleport into the time stream.
You locate.
Because I have connected mine to his morpher as well.
You locate your brother's whereabouts. However, they were receding farther and farther away from the ship, and you just might not make it. It's very risky. Do you want to take the chance, or?
Dude, super that shit. Super it. If you're gonna do it, super it. Super ultra. Oh, we don't even have an ultra, do we? With Mega? I can Mega it.
No,
Mega
that's for
damage.
damage.
Damage, got it. Yeah, I'll super it. Let's super it.
If you die,
don't do this to me, man.
It's gonna be 4 difficult.
Lightning bolt.
All right. Plus 4, so it'll be a total of 10. As you guys at the HyperForce ship surround Marv and talk about what to do, Alpha raises his hands. Rangers, we're not alone! Somebody has teleported onto the ship! And then suddenly entering the central control area. How do you make your entrance?
I'm just teleportation.
Right in.
Takes off the helmet.
Wearing his silver Time Force suit, he takes off his helmet.
Who are you? And what do you want?
Jack should also recognize.
No, I recognize. Believe that.
Who are you? And what do you want? Cap, it's me. I know. Don't listen. Don't. The truth now. I'm your brother, and I know I've been gone a long time, and I know there has been no explanation for it. I'm really sorry, but I don't have much time. I can't tell you why I was gone. I can't tell you where I've been.
Joe,
I just know that I'm sorry. Okay?
Listen, mister, if you really are Yoshi, then you owe us and your brother an explanation.
Jack, you know better than any of these guys that I can't.
What does that mean, Joe? Or whatever you are.
Look, it's good to see you, and I'm glad that you're a ranger.
Wait, Joe.
And I'm glad that
Joe,
you're a
if this
ranger.
is really you, please don't go. Please.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even supposed to be here.
I can't do this again.
But it looks like you didn't even need my help.
No, Joe, you can't do this to me.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Please, you owe me an explanation. You owe me that much.
Don't try to come and find me. Okay? I need to go.
Joe, please.
Just trust me that this is bigger than you
Joe,
and me.
please.
Okay? Promise me that you won't look for me. Promise me.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I take the blaster out of Marv's hand and I do a gesture of like, go to your brother.
I give him a hug. I promise.
Okay.
Please don't take too long to come back.
I won't. I'll be back soon. As soon as I'm done, I'll be back.
Remember your oath as a Time Force officer. To serve and protect for all time.
It's the only thing I've been doing. You guys are doing a great job, HyperForce Rangers. Very nice to meet you all. And I'm sure our paths will cross again. Jack, you lost weight. You look great.
It's all the fighting.
Take care of my brother, huh?
Your brother's doing a great job with us.
Good. All right, Cap. I'll see you soon. And I hit my morpher to teleport out.
I put a tracking device on him.
Can I roll 1d6 to pickpocket his wallet?
You're not Chloe.
It's a 6 difficulty, both of you.
Wait, really? Can I actually put a tracking device on him? if I hit a six?
6 difficulty.
Oh no, that's above my hand! I got a 3.
One of these happened.
What? You don't want to pickpocket him?
Well, he's in
tight pants, bro.
he's in a ranger suit. I think it's cool.
There's no pockets.
Yeah,
You know that.
Yes, I do know that. Yeah.
And slowly.
That might become a different thing.
A little slower than usual, maybe. Joe
I like what you do with your hair, Joe.
teleports away from the rest of the HyperForce Rangers.
Hey Marv, look on the bright side. Your brother's alive. And your brother is hot. Oh!
Hey!
Sorry. No filter. I must have got fried in the... Okay.
I knew he was alive. I did.
Marvin, what happened over there? What is going on? And is that really your brother? Do you believe that's Joe?
Yeah.
Can
It's Joe.
I use my aura-ness to solidify that it is him?
Yeah, sure.
He's real, Eddie.
Go ahead. It'll be a like 3 perception. Yeah.
3?
So you are 100% sure that it is his brother.
Marv, you remember how when we ran into Joe the last time, and I totally felt like it was Primator? Don't feel that this time. That was your brother, man.
He knew he's alive. Whatever he's doing, I'm proud of him.
Alpha, what's our proximity to the Alliance ship?
We're gaining more and more distance.
Look, we can talk and get emotional later. Right now,
Perhaps-
Alpha, we need to get into the hyperstream. We need to get out of the time stream.
Let's do it.
All right.
That's right. Vesper, I think now it's time. Let us androids join together with our ship and combine our energy.
Okay, but first...
do you keep doing that?
It's very
I'm really worried what that lever does. We haven't figured out what it does yet, so we could be really shutting something bad off right
It is
now.
extremely satisfying. I highly recommend it. Great stress relief. All right, so I grab hands with Alpha.
Very well. Hold on to your seats, Rangers.
Beady, beady, beady.
And then suddenly the ship does a big movement backwards, it feels like, and then down, and then through some kind of wall like you just popped out of a tunnel, and then the ship sways from left to right, and then shaking from the front all the way to the back, re-enters the hyperstream.
Whew. Okay, we need to fix the ship. We need to get back to full strength, then we can find them again.
Right.
I didn't get a chance to look into anything while I was there, but...
No, wait a minute. Marv, you might think that's the case, but what did you see there? What can you tell us
they
about
threw me...
anything they might be planning?
They think we have some sort of tracking device in their ship.
Okay.
They think that Alpha 55 is the key to it. I overheard some of them talking, but it's all a mess. The whole time I was there, I was trapped in a room for 3 days. They barely fed me. They barely gave me water. All I know is that they don't have as much as we think they have. They're not as strong as we think they are.
It's interesting you mentioned about Alpha 55 being the key, because when Primator was here, it seemed like he was trying to take Alpha 55 with him.
Alpha, what would they need with you?
I don't know, I'm just a humble android.
Yes, but you have access to the inner workings of the morphing grid.
Is that so? I nearly channel our energy into something that is greater and beyond all of us.
Whatever you're doing, you're doing an amazing job, because apparently we've been tracking them literally a second after they move.
Wow.
So whatever we're doing it right.
So they're trying to steal our Alpha.
Not only are they trying to take Alpha, they're recruiting people. I mean, that much we know. But
Yeah.
they think they haven't done anything to the ship. Everything, the inner workings of their ship is exactly like ours. If anything, we can probably locate them next time. If we are all at full force with our Megazords, we might be able to stop them.
Well,
Marvin, slow down, that's so much. I mean, I've been able to track them because they create time anomalies. When they jump out of the time stream, they change history. I am a historical documentarian.
But they don't know that. They don't know that. The thing is, they think that you've got some sort of tracking beacon.
Wait.
So we have that over them.
Or unless they do know that, and they know that Alpha holds a lot of history about...
They're unaware. They think that well, at least from what I've heard, they're trying to get information on how to get you guys. They have no means of tracking us.
Marvin, remember, every day when you were in that cell, the Alliance leader demanded, how can you travel uncloaked?
They think that we're cloaking. They can't find us.
Good.
Could it be
Okay.
something specific about this ship? Or is it something having to do with the Zords? Or is it us?
Well, Jen Scotts did point us in this ship, right?
Yeah.
This is the most advanced model of the Time Force ship that was ready for flight.
That's right. The
So they
ship
must
that
have
they
taken-
took must not
Yeah.
have like the, what's the technical term? It
Yeah.
must not be able to register it.
Yeah, well, except for the medieval stovepipe door that we have.
Which
They still couldn't find us.
The ship
Chloe.
that was stolen by the
great,
Alliance
great
leader was
armor.
Thanks. Oh man, I have
was
so much to tell you.
much less advanced than the current ship that we're currently traveling in. What makes our ship new and special is that we can travel through the hyperstream. The Alliance, with their ship, currently they cannot.
That's it.
That's it.
They're trying to. It's possible that they could be trying to hack into the hyperstream.
And they can't
That's
do
probably
it
why
with their ships, and they
Exactly.
want to do it with ours.
And that's why they're trying to get Alpha.
And Alpha's the key to our ship.
They're after our ship. They're after our Alpha.
Oh no, Rangers! simply a helpful android assigned to this mission. It is the ship itself that has been designed to travel through the hyperstream.
But they don't know that.
They don't. They don't know
Marvin,
that.
there was only 2 places for your brother to go when he teleported out of here. It was either our ship or their ship. You might have a tracking device on their ship right now, but it might be Joe.
I don't have a tracking device on their ship. I
No,
don't.
He's saying Joe is the tracking device.
Well, we don't have I don't have a tracking device on Joe. I
Well,
mean,
something really weird happened when you were gone. Vesper suggested we all hold hands. It was really weird, and I just did it because it was fun. But we were able to like feel your energy. I wonder if there's a way we can do something like that for Joe.
well, I actually felt your energy. I did. It's weird to say, but I felt your energy. There must be something that's connecting us that we can feel that. But the thing about Joe is that he teleported through plasma. He could teleport through time and space.
Oh.
I don't understand how he can do it. But wherever he teleported to, it may be inside the Alliance ship. It may be to a different timeline. It may be to a different dimension. I don't know. He wouldn't tell us what his plans are, so you guys know just as much as I do.
Well, we need to repair this ship, and we need to talk to Jen Scott.
We need to talk to Jen Scotts. What we need to do is we have to find out what else the Time Force is doing. Because from what she knows, she thinks that the Time Force is done.
I feel like she might have maybe not lied to us, but kept something from us.
Or she just doesn't
obvious,
know.
Chloe. No, she did that. But it's intentional. It's not that she's keeping it from us. She's not telling us to protect us from something.
My parents were Time Force officers. The day they died, their bodies were never found. I wonder if maybe something similar happened to them, like it did to Joe.
There could be
My parents could still be alive.
There could be a much bigger picture here. That's mind blowing, Chloe.
Your parents. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. If people are disappearing from the Time Force, and now my brother is suddenly back, and he's a Time Force officer.
Rangers.
There must be some sort of secret society within the Time Force
Don't
itself.
you remember from your studies? The Time Force is a highly organized place. There are agents that have been sent on covert missions. The secrecy is a secret and the key to their safety and perhaps sometimes the safety of others.
Then Alpha.
Remember, you were simply just cadets when we left the year 3017.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Yeah.
And I was a simple robot in rest mode.
Alpha, check your databanks. Maybe there's something in there about the Time Force. Maybe the keyword Time Force. No, that's too broad.
You know keywords?
I don't. That's why I wish I did.
I'm so glad you're back. I've been feeling so dumb over here.
While we figure out the next move, I think you should probably go to the medical bay and get
Agreed.
some rest and get some food. We have plenty of bananas.
We have
if they
no
weren't-
burritos. I'm
Guys,
very upset.
It is so good to see you guys again.
Right? You must have missed us so much.
I have. Each and every one of you.
But especially me, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes, Rangers, let's tend to Marv's wounds. Perhaps continue to scan for other time anomalies.
And
That's a
Alpha,
good idea.
while you're at it, could you send a message to Jan Scotts? Tell her we said thank you. And if possible, we'd love to ask her several questions.
It's really good to be back together. I really missed you.
Miss you too, Jack.
Group high five.
Yeah!
So they do a quick group high five, and that is the end of Power Rangers HyperForce episode 12. Thank you to everybody who has been tuning in, watching our adventure unfold. Surprise, surprise, surprise! Thank you so much.
Surprised us.
Oh my goodness, did you like make that jacket?
Yeah, well, I got the
He
patches
told
for
me
it.
he was gonna do a photo shoot.
Time
And
Force,
I was
bro.
like, oh, that's cool. Time Force.
Just
Represent.
missing the badge.
I want one.
Guys, thank you so much for hitting our sub goal tonight.
Thank you.
Congratulations to our winner, but keep those subs rolling in. Every little bit helped. Hope you guys enjoyed all the surprises we had in store for you.
Hey, I lost weight.
I do want to make a really quick announcement. I see a lot of people in the chat. The second you guys say stuff, they jump on it like it's true. Keep in mind, this is not a scripted show. They have no clue what they're talking
We're speculating
about.
stuff. A lot of the times it's a character speculation.
They have no idea. They're kept in the dark on purpose. So, before you freak out about things they say, keep in mind, they don't know any more than you do. So, the mystery is still
Hey, Eddie, can you hack
still
into the
there.
system and shut those trolls down? Thank you.
Or send those
You guys are the trolls.
methods our way. We don't know any better, man. We don't know any better.
Everything that you guys say, that is your character's thoughts,
yeah.
your character's perspective. That's how everybody's trying to externalize what their character is going through. You may hear some conflicting information, maybe from the evil side, maybe from the good side. Maybe they're both confused and trying to figure out how to win.
Maybe.
All right,
Okay.
Don't go away. Our little fireside chat conversation up next. Thank you so much, and congratulations to whoever wins the giveaway.
Thanks for watching tonight.
And thank you for watching.
See you next time.
again next week on the Twitter.